Rico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from downtown Indy. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's Leonard now throwing on 1st and 10. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. A run up the middle with Bigsby. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Bigsby. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lion.
Tight end on the move left. Bigsby trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready.
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Cowboy in.
Now Leonard. And he'll take it on in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Levante David doing his work on defense.
Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Ready up.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun is Milton. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Leonard to throw. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
44-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. From the gun, here's Bigsby. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Leonard. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and 1.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and a yard. Man in motion is Smith.
Left wing, 19.
Throwing on second down. Leonard. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Browns. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Red. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Hilton now to throw on first and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. That gains an even 60 yards.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. 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 Turn his TV off.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Nineteen Tiger.
From the gun, here's Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Ready.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal.
Bronco 80. Cardinal, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he will take it in himself. Joe Milton. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
And in motion is Smith.
Warriors 70.
On 1st and 10, it is Leonard. That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll run the draw with Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Good for a Browns first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Browns.
To throw is Leonard. The catch made by McMillan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. To throw once more, here's Leonard. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Here's Bigsby. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. McMillan, the man in motion. One more time with Bigsby, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Browns will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Hold it ready. Come on. Set.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the